Good morning, artists. Happy Friday. It is the 12th of February, and there will be no Zoom meeting today. Today's agenda is to first go to the stream post on Google Classroom and comment here on this post where I have the agenda listed to be marked present for attendance. Secondly, you have a full-on asynchronous work session today to complete your pinch pot in order to meet the deadline. Prior to delivering your pinch pot to the high school, be sure to upload 3 photos of your pinch pot to the Google Doc provided on Google Classroom underneath the pinch pot tab. I want to see a top view, a side view, and a bottom view, and the pictures should be clear in order for me to properly evaluate your work. Secondly, on Monday, I want to see photos of your pinch pot lecture notes, and we're going to look at those 2 items and where those documents are located on Google Classroom in just a moment. Be sure when delivering your pinch pot to the high school today between 10:30 and 2:30, you bring your pinch pot on a flat surface wrapped in one plastic bag. It looks as if the weather forecast has changed and there is no rain scheduled for today. So the table for delivery is in the same place it was yesterday. There is no school on Monday, February 15th, and no advisory meeting. So our classes will reconvene on Tuesday, February 16th, and that will be the first day you can make an appointment to drop off a late pinch pot with the main office. Here are the rubric criteria for the pinch pot. It's 25 points in total. Item number 1, size requirement, 4 inches wide by 3 inches tall for 5 points. Item 2, pinch pot walls are even thickness all the way around using the pinch method. If you have thin or indented areas, you patch them with a small thin piece of clay that you slipped and scored, also known as a clay band-aid. 3 points for that item. Item number 3, coil foot has been properly slipped and scored, unifying the 2 pieces to eliminate the seam with no cracking, ensuring that the coil foot will not fall off. 4 points. Item 4, pinch pot has been smoothed and refined inside and outside and top and bottom with no sharp areas. 4 points. Item 5, 2 types of texture have been carved, indented, and or you have added clay to achieve those textures. 4 points. Chop and session number have clearly been written on the bottom of the form. 3 points. Your time management, super important. You followed the steps, you managed your time well, set daily goals, and asked questions when you needed more clarity or one-on-one support for a total of 25 points. This was the timeline of when we started the pinch pot on the 5th of February, working today towards the 12th to meet the deadline. That's why I want to stay out of your way to really give you the time that you need to put on those finishing touches and secure your attachment. If you do need to set up office hours next week, maybe you're feeling like you're overwhelmed or need a little more support, Monday, the 15th, there'll be no school, but Tuesday, the 16th, I'm happy to meet with you. I have a pretty open availability starting with the first appointment between 8:30 and 9:30 before session A. I can meet you at lunch or after session C between 3 and 4, and that goes for every week. So Tuesday through Friday, we have 3 time slots. To get your project into the kiln and have it ready for glazing next week, you need to meet the deadline today. And if you do not deliver before 2:30, there will be a delay in glazing if you're turning it in late. I need you to email me, Sarah_Eisenstadt at nmcusd.org to set up an appointment if you are turning your pinch pot in late. Now, uploading those 3 photos to Google Classroom of your pinch pot, let me show you where those documents are located. So if we go under the classwork tab, there is a tab underneath the pinch pot category labeled Upload 3 images of your pinch pot. You're going to click on that and a copy has been made available to you. Now, I've included the instructions on how to upload images, and if you scroll down, you're going to notice that I want to see 3 viewpoints: top, side, and bottom view, and I've included some samples of what those images should look like. So in order to insert an image, you're going to go to Insert, Image, and you can upload one from your computer, from your drive, Google Photos. You can insert a URL, or you can take a live shot on your camera. If you want to send pictures to yourself from your phone, you can do that and make them available in your email and then add them to your drive. This is due Friday, today, by midnight. So even if you're not dropping your pinch pot off at the high school, you do need to upload those photos so that I can see you met the deadline if you do not have a ride. Secondly, you're uploading your lecture notes by Monday. So I want to see the lecture notes from the following slides. And we started these as a class. These are due Monday by 2:15, on 2:15, excuse me. So these are the notes that you're going to need from specific slide numbers. I've also recorded those numbers on the lecture on slide 14, I believe. Yes, so you'll be able to see that here. And each slide that you need to record is going to have a notes icon. Okay, also making sure that the pictures of the lecture notes are visible so that I can give you the proper points. Lastly, you're going to see when you arrive at the high school after checking in with campus security to deliver your pinch pot that there is a stack of boards if you need extra boards for working on a flat surface, and also extra bags in the orange container. The only other component for today is commenting on the stream post to be accounted for attendance-wise so that I can mark you present, and working at your own pace. If you do need to set up an appointment with the main office for next week, I want you to do that today by calling, and there are 2 extensions. So if you don't get somebody on one line, try the other, or emailing, which is a little bit more concrete, Susie in the main office or Hema, campus security, so they can put you on the schedule. When you send that email, I want you to send a date and a time that you're available next week to schedule that drop off before 3:30. And that is it. I hope you have a fabulous 3-day weekend. I'm super proud of all of you for starting and working hard to challenge yourself on the first project. And thank you so much for your continued participation. You guys are a great group, and I'm so grateful to have such an engaging crowd for distance learning. So keep it up.